Originally, I wasn't going to cover this one because um, watching her eat makes me want to throw up. But apparently, she at least puts the food away when she's eaten kind of a large portion of it, but not the whole thing. So, ugh, I hope that means she's going in the kitchen, putting the lids on, putting it all in the fridge, and saving it for later. And I still find it very weird. Not only the ankle's going to point out that she's eating at like 5 in the morning, which is bizarre, but also we never see Salah eating with her ever. Even if he was like that, for those of you who are as old as me, do you remember That's Cat? And Grandpa was always talking to his imaginary granddaughter, but you never saw her, right? This is a very old show that used to be on the Saturday morning lineup for kids, the kids' cartoons. And it played very early in the morning. Kind of reminds me of that. Like, you could simply just have his hands in the shot where he is eating with you. But nope. Everything is lonely now. Everything is just me by myself. I'm going through all these health problems, but I'm recovering. I'm strong. I'm going to come out of this, right? By the way, we're under flood watch right now. Apparently the biggest cell is over Orange County. And so it's coming down hard right now. Fortunately, I live on a hill, and I don't have anywhere to go until tomorrow, which it should be cleared up by tomorrow. So anyway, let's do this.
Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on The Ankle. Hey, Amber.
Hello, foodie beauties.
So, I just got off live, guys. If you weren't able to check that out, go and check it out. It's up now. We just talked about random stuff. And I also reviewed a very good fragrance that I got from Bruja Perfume Lab. I bought their Bloodlust collection. So it's different perfume oils that are scented after.
It sounds very interesting. However, I only buy perfume like once a decade. I know that probably is not how you're supposed to do it, but it is very infrequent that I actually buy perfume because I don't go through it quickly enough. I only spray it on myself when I'm going out.
Blood types, and my absolute favorite is the B negative. So if you guys go and order that, let me know which one's your favorite. The variety pack bundle, it's only $35, I believe, maybe $40, and you get 8 of these little vials to try out, and they're supposed to work based off of your blood type and pheromones. So it's interesting. But yeah, I reviewed those during the live, and it's interesting because one of them really blew me away. I'm still like smelling it. But food.
I think I'm going to start using some of my older fragrances that are not getting used up by spraying wet laundry that's about to go in the dryer and see if that is interesting. Let's see how that works.
He actually uploaded like 6 minutes before I ended the live. So let's check out a Foodie Booty mukbang. Why don't we? I think she's going to finally show herself again. Right after the speculations came out that she was actually back in Canada. Now she's like, okay, let me show myself on camera. So she must be feeling better. But yeah, I don't want to waste too much time, guys. Let's dive right in. And this is Kuwaiti food mukbang. So our girl, she's going to have her big tub of cheese. Let's dive right in, guys.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Hey, foodie.
Well, hello, guys. It's me. And my face. I am back. I'm sitting in a more comfortable chair than the hard chairs that we have with our kitchen table. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, it looks like she's in Kuwait, I guess. What if this is just an apartment in Canada, though? She always has blinds over the curtain.
I think it's unlikely that she would have an apartment in Canada and a green screen like this, because there seemed to be some sort of disconnect with her being able to access her money when she was in Canada versus what was going on in Kuwait. So she must have, in my opinion, made some sort of changes to her YouTube account to direct her money to Kuwait, which could be super complicated for her, but let's see how this goes.
We may never know, guys.
So I'm doing a have dinner with me type of mukbang. I have
Really, Goo? I heard that. Yeah, excuse you. Mr. Goo farted. Or gunshots.
a mystery box here. Let's see what's inside.
Girl.
Uh-huh.
That's like a whole family's worth of food. What the fuck?
Yep.
Okay, so we have.
Dog, I would eat that salad and call it a day.
Let's take this out. Ooh. We have some Kuwaiti food.
A lot, it seems.
Julia, do you want this box? Of course you do. I have a wine glass with ice.
She could have literally just had the salad with the protein on it and maybe a couple pieces of pita bread, and that's your meal. That's it.
Okay. And this is just a freshly squeezed, like they just juiced it right now. Pomegranate juice. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's like iced. So it's like frozen or something.
So I guess it wasn't just
Wow.
juice.
Yum. What the heck?
Well, I mean, dog, they probably juice it and then freeze it and just...
Sorry.
Don and I are.
Damn, girl.
Okay, well.
Miss thinks sciatica must not be too bad. Her singing Middle Eastern songs, I don't know, it's just kind of funny.
Anyways,
Bizarre.
yeah, there's that. Julia, you cannot have any of this. I have a delicious looking pomegranate salad.
What is with the camera?
Why is her cat begging for scraps? Why hasn't she trained her cat to actually eat cat food? Like, my cat does not jump up on my tables. My cat does not beg for scraps. Period. He was a street cat when I first got him. And he only tried to get into my trash can for the first 2 weeks. And it was relatively easy to train him. This is your food. This is your water. You do not get in the trash. You do not eat my food, right? I don't understand why people have such a hard time training their cats.
For quality, my guy.
There's lemon. Why did the seeds have to come out? I hate that.
She squeezed it, girl.
So it's pomegranate and roca
What's roca?
with a pomegranate dressing.
One of the other live streams said that it's kind of like watercress.
So, is there a pomegranate theme going on here?
Very refreshing. Okay.
Sounds good though, I'm not gonna lie.
And the pièce de résistance is this homemade bread.
Wrapped in plastic.
I'm super hungry, as usual.
I think Chantel needs to understand that if you order food from a restaurant, it's not homemade. Oops.
This bread, salad.
Yeah, just slide the salad as far away as you possibly can, girl.
Let's try this juice. Bismillah.
I feel like it'd be really tart.
Very tart.
Yep.
Do you guys like pomegranates? I like the juice more than eating them.
I prefer eating them, honestly. I like just cutting a pomegranate in half, taking out the seeds, and then putting it in like normal, just vanilla Greek yogurt. Really good.
I like eating them in salad, but just by themselves.
No, I can't really do it just by itself either. The seeds throw me off, and they're very, very tart.
These are a bit too crunchy. Sorry if it's moving. The cat is beezing.
Beezing.
So this is called hamis.
It looks good. I'm not gonna lie. Can she tell us what's in it?
And hamis is like chicken chunks with potatoes. This is potato, batata in Arabic.
If y'all ever had food from Senegal before, I don't know if that would be called Senegalese, but food from Senegal, so fucking good. Oh my god.
Chicken and batata hamis.
Okay, but I do want to point out that she did say at this moment that potato is in the dish. Which, by the way, had she, I don't know how rich the sauce is, what kind of calorie count it has, but even just removing the potato from the dish would have been healthier for her.
And it has peppers, tomatoes. It's like a stir.
I need to find like a good African restaurant around here. If any of y'all know, South Jersey, if any of you guys know like some really good African cuisine places, like legit actually really good, point me to them. Or Philadelphia area also.
Fry onions. It's so good. You eat it with bread. But I want to try the salad.
You know, the thing is, just because a local culture eats something a certain way, like with bread or whatever, it doesn't mean that you yourself do not should evade using utensils to actually eat your meal. Like, for instance, there's a lot of people who go to eat sushi and they don't know how to use chopsticks, right? Especially rice is super complicated. Trying to eat rice with chopsticks is pretty complicated. So it's not, there's no shame in pulling out a fork. I'm sorry, no shame in that.
Yum, peppers, pomegranates. Beauty bite.
At least she's eating a salad, you guys. It does look good. To be honest, though, I'll let the bread pass because it's very thin and whatnot. But she should just be having the salad and some bread.
Yeah.
Taking my lipstick off. I don't want collagen lip gloss in my food.
Why you got lip gloss all on, girl?
So you take some bread.
If she's like not been feeling well, hasn't been leaving the house.
And you eat it like that.
Yeah, but it's her first time back on screen, so she did full-fledged makeup and has all the filters going on. But this portion is just weird that she's like, this is the only way you can eat it. Now, I get it. There's a lot of Middle Eastern and Indian cuisines in which you want to dip some pita into it to mop up the sauce. And even European stuff where you might have like a sourdough bread or a French bread or something where you mop up the dressing. But just trying to get your hands all up in your business like this without using a fork for assistance when you're already a messy eater and you're smacking your gums and eating with your mouth open. I mean, first of all, this girl needs to like go to etiquette school, charm school.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, after the last like Middle Eastern mukbang she did, I went and I ordered some halal food. I love it so much. I know I look like a very average generic white person, but I really do love like other cuisines, you guys.
I don't find it spicy, maybe a little bit.
Okay.
And it's, get away from my salad.
She's got food aggression over salad. That's good. That's improvement, you guys.
Is it?
It's, breast meat. So,
Is that what you like?
my favorite is the breast meat. I don't like dark meat as much.
Yes.
But I'll still eat it sometimes, like with wings or chicken legs, I don't know.
With this, I mean, like, that is what wings and chicken legs are. And thighs. Pretty much everything on the lower side of the chicken is dark meat. So what do you mean you're having it with these things? That is what they are. I mean, like, that is the dark meat side of the chicken. She's so bizarre, you guys.
Amber Lynn likes the dark meat though, don't she?
Yum.
That wasn't a wifey joke either. My brain was like, that sounded bad, Jordan. How could people misconstrue that? And I instantly found a way. That wasn't a joke about wifey.
I don't know enough about Amber Lynn's history to know like how that could potentially be misconstrued, but take your word for it.
I don't know. I'm not seeing a serving size spoon, so there's some improvement. I'm not entirely sure though. Maybe she isn't in Kuwait anymore, guys. Who knows? Maybe she never was. Ew. Is that
The
food?
vinaigrette tastes similar to a balsamic,
Well, I imagine it would, girl.
but it's made with pomegranate molasses. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna put
Right, so it's just vinaigrette, but it has pomegranate molasses in it. So it probably just tastes like a little bit tangier.
some.
But yeah, this is a super high sugar meal. I mean, like, she's trying. She's on the right track by going to salads and stuff like. But the thick cream of that dish is probably pretty high calorie and high fat. And the fact that she's got so much sugar on the table right now, also really bad for her condition.
Makes me laugh, but there's this creator on
Interesting cut.
TikTok, the guy with the list.
The guy with the list. What?
the list.
The way she's just like, she's like trying her best not to lift her arms up, but also she's just like, like just moving her hands like this. It's fucking hilarious.
It really adds to the penguin stereotype too. I mean, like, well, I mean, keep your elbows in. That is part of table manners. She does not have her elbows on the table, and she's tucking them in. So if she was at a dinner gathering right now, she would be doing exactly the right thing, and that is fine.
Of things that
She looks like a little
give
T-Rex.
girls ick. You know, like the ick.
Oh, that girl. Okay, yeah. I've seen the girl with the long list of reasons why to never have a kid.
Some of the things are really weird. And one of the things the girl said was, when a man orders white meat,
That's an ick.
That's okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, most of the men I've dated throughout my life have preferred chicken breast meat, as long as it's prepared properly. White meat is also considered, pork is considered white meat. I mean, dark meat is still considered white meat because it's part of a chicken. But I don't know why she's even going through this, because she prefers white meat. So I don't know why she would lend to this type of weird sort of rumor that men should not be eating white meat. It's a lot healthier for you because there's less fat in it. So I don't know what to say about this.
I don't know. Some of them are weird. It makes for a good laugh.
Oh, that's kind of the point, girl. Just like watching these videos. Makes for a good laugh sometimes.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
Never had roca.
You know what? I'm glad to see her going in on that salad. I'm not going to lie.
It's like a peppery green.
That's more than we saw Amber Lynn eat in the last meal, right? Right?
Well, I don't know. I didn't watch it.
And we're not seeing any rice or cheese. Jesus, Chantal, she might be actually doing a bit better, you guys. I know y'all rag on me when I pat her ass, but, like, it's more than we would ever fucking see from Amber Lynn, right?
Julia.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, she kind of looks smaller.
No.
Am I tripping?
Yeah, you're tripping.
What dimension are we in? It's giving Twilight Zone.
You're tripping.
Zone. Oh, the long pauses, you guys. Oh my god.
The dead air.
I cannot tell you how elated I am.
I'm just like wondering, what time is it in... You know what? We're gonna look. Because this woman is going on live at like 4 p.m. or so each day. And then she's also going live later at night too. So like what?
Yeah, but look, there's light coming through the windows. So it's not the time that she posted it.
Fucking time is it in Kuwait apparently? Because she just uploaded this. It's 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning. This has to be pre-recorded then. This has to be. You're telling me that she's ordering this stuff at 5 a.m.? Well, sooner. She ordered this at like 4 in the morning? Are you kidding?
No. She filmed this the day before and spent time taking a look at it, editing it, putting the filters on it, and everything else, because there's light coming through the window. There's not going to be light coming through the window in Kuwait at 5 in the morning.
That I can sit here and do this video. Because, like,
want to know what that little, like, oh, is it like a texture or something on her hijab?
Yeah.
I thought it was food, like, right next to her chin.
I don't even know. Like, maybe 9 days or something. It was over a week, I think.
It's been a minute.
There's no way. There's just no way I could do that. I couldn't sit. It was worse. So, yeah. I mean, I've already talked about this part of my health, so it's nothing new, but...
Yeah, after you told us you were done talking about your health, now here we are talking about it again. Okay, girl.
I'm grateful. Alhamdulillah.
Y'all need to start teaching me a little bit of Arabic. I know there's some Muslim watchers. Y'all need to teach me a little bit of Arabic. I want to know what she's saying.
Well, somebody needs to teach her how to chew with her mouth closed.
I know mashallah is just like a blessing, essentially.
That I'm not in pain.
That's good.
I'm gonna add some water. Dilute it.
Valid. I would maybe add a sparkling water, but like a mineral water.
So yeah, I mean, it was bad. It was bad. People who have it know. Because even before, like, it's one of those things you experience to really know what it's like. But my grandmother had it pretty bad. And she used to complain about it. And sometimes I, would massage her sore area. But I never really understood, like...
what sciatica was.
How bad. I thought maybe it was just a dull ache, but no, it's like a legit...
I love how we're finishing each other's sentences. It's so like, bestie, Imagine.
huge pain.
Yeah, but she doesn't know what it feels like because she didn't have it. Let's be real. She didn't have it. All of her testimony of what happened to her over the last week and a half is completely bogus. She's not getting those shots. She is been very erratic about how many times she's actually seen a doctor. She's saying that she's going to drop in clinics, so she doesn't have any regular care for this. And I'm sorry, but no, I don't think she was incapacitated. And I think it highly unlikely that she actually had a wheelchair in her home, and that she was only using the public options that they have at the clinic for a photo op. But you can't just go to drop-in clinics and not have regular care and get such serious treatment from that. That's not how it works.
It's bad.
Oh, you seem to be doing fine now, girl. No yerba mate? The noises.
But, and I mean, I thought I would never heal. I don't know why, but anyway.
Yeah, anyway. Girl, can we get the fuck to it? Can you tell us about the
I'm
food
very
or
thankful
something?
for that. Oh, this bread is so
There's 7 minutes left. Can we just end it now?
fresh. I love it. And this is the best thing. I crave it all the time. I could make this, I'm sure, but
I'll have to take a note of what it is and try to find a place that sells it
maybe I
around
will
here.
try to
Because
make
it
it.
sounds good.
I've been craving shepherd's pie.
I crave shepherd's pie too randomly. That's weird.
Not shepherd's pie, cottage pie. Shepherd's pie is made with lamb.
Oh? Is there a difference?
Yes, there is a difference. She is correct. Shepherd's pie is made with lamb. Cottage pie is made with ground beef. She is correct.
I don't know. I use beef. I don't think I've ever had lamb. I'll be honest with you. It's just something I tend to avoid.
Why?
meats I haven't tried before.
And I prefer beef.
It's just it's a little bit gamier than ground beef. But a lot of people like that. They like that taste. And I mean, when you guys are saying, the two of you are saying that you're craving shepherd's pie, what you're talking about is like a thin layer of ground lamb with maybe some vegetables or gravy and, you know, like at the bottom of it. But a huge ass portion of potatoes. That's what a shepherd's pie looks like. Okay? So, I mean, like, I've had it a couple of times. I find it to be very, very potato heavy, in my opinion.
I get that. I don't know, which one's healthier, guys? Beef or lamb? I imagine lamb, probably.
I guess it depends on how they were farmed, right? Usually lamb, at least in the States, is rarer to come up upon. Like it's in sort of like the organic sections of the store because it's not sold on mass scale like beef is. And if you know anything about how beef is farmed in the United States, you would probably want to seek out alternative sources of meat. Look up Cowschwitz.
Are they healthier? They're both red.
I was so hungry. So I'm hoping to have my kitchen organized.
That would have been probably a more entertaining video than this, girl.
So I can do some cooking.
Just been doing takeout.
For videos, because I've just been having simple things here.
Not for herself though, guys, just for videos.
Like bread, cheese, olives, stuff like that.
Not good. Although I will say the bread out there looks healthier.
And if I do these videos, I'm just gonna have dinner with you guys.
Not with your husband? Where's he at?
I haven't had
Maybe he's out using the restroom.
cottage pie in so long, actually. So
She's making me hungry, you guys. I'm not gonna lie.
this is amazing. I wish you could try it.
Not me, dude. I mean, the only thing on that table that I would really want right now is the salad. And, I mean, the dish in the middle just looks like the sauce is probably too rich and too fattening. And it's got heavy potatoes in it. And I'm not a fan of chicken breast, personally. I mean, I will take it in a dish like that. But if I'm eating chicken, I just want one leg or one thigh. That's really all I want.
The potatoes are so soft, yum.
Look, see, she didn't even tell us that there was potatoes in it.
Very filling with the bread, though.
Yes, she did, and I pointed that out earlier that you totally breezed past that.
Better than the rice.
A lot of restaurants here make their own bread. It's so fresh and delicious. These kinds of things people eat with pita instead of a fork, pretty much.
I just don't trust that she washes her hands properly, dude.
Yeah.
That's my only issue. Make sure you get all that sauce, girly. She's a saucy gal. Oh, she really emptied a portion of that out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is a Kuwaiti dish. Hummus.
It looks a lot like tiki masala, doesn't it?
It looks good.
The dressing is so good. I'm just gonna have the one bread. That's enough.
I have a feeling, though, all that pomegranate, That's a lot of sugar, ain't it?
Yep, it is.
They're huge, but they're thin. Thinned out. But they're so filling.
So you got potatoes, bread, chicken. It's going to be a filling meal.
Nice to be chilling in the living room again.
It's getting boring just looking at your face, dude. Not going to lie.
It's good diluted too. Anyway, delicious meal. I'm pretty full.
That's progress. Even if she's just going to lie to us and eat the rest of this while she's off camera, the fact that she didn't actually present that as this is normal eating to like down the whole contents of what's in front of her, I think is progress. So hopefully she's being real about this and actually putting some foil on that stuff, sticking it in the fridge, and saving it for another meal.
Well, actually, I ate that really quickly. When I'm so hungry, when I'm really hungry, I eat so fast. Anyways, guys.
Do we think she really ended here? Really?
So I guess this is like phase 1. He's starting to feel better.
Y'all will have to tell me, is there like a cycle for Chantal as well? I know I've really only ever heard a cycle ever mentioned with Amber.
So before I know it, I'll be able to be back out doing things and cooking.
Would be nice.
Making cottage pie. I hate just being down and out. After a while, like I said, I get tired and I just keep fighting. So even the nurses at the clinic were like, wow, you're walking and you're feeling a lot better. And I'm like, yeah, again, alhamdulillah. Anyways, guys.
Like, what's that mean? Alhamdulillah. What's that mean?
So that's about it. I'm also going to be preparing for Ramadan. It's like March 10th. So that's soon.
That'll be fun. Let me tell you what, Ramadan, that's a fun time to be a server. Good money.
In like a month and a few days. Yes. So I have Ramadan goals and thinking about what I want to achieve this Ramadan and how I want my schedule to be.
Yeah, this will be interesting. Aren't you supposed to give something up? It's kind of like a Lent kind of like thing.
What kind of content I want to share, about it. I think it could be pretty interesting content. Anyway, and my birthday's in March also. So my birthday will also be during Ramadan, which is very special. So, yeesh.
Are you going to do anything with Salah?
Anyway, I'm gonna...
Doubtful, because she already said she's not even going to spend Valentine's Day with them.
I'm gonna head out now.
Did her heart just like palpitate or some shit?
And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Well, that was interesting, guys. Wasn't it?
All right, then.
I feel like there's some behind the scenes stuff that we don't know what's happening, which obviously, but I don't know. It's interesting, isn't it? Like, she really could be in Canada. She could, and we would have no fucking clue. No idea.
I think that's very unlikely. But for those of you who follow my channel, I will drop the link to the ankles video so that if you want to watch it uninterrupted without my commentary, you can go ahead and do that. And thank you, the ankle, for capturing this content and doing your own commentary on it. I hope you don't mind that I've tagged a log. I think, she's getting a little closer with the diet, but she still is not making the best choices. She could have asked for that chicken dish without the potatoes in it. and found out like the calorie content of the actual sort of cream that was, it's like a cream that was on top of it that looked pretty thick and probably pretty high calorie. The salads, she needs to pull back on getting sugar salads like that. I know she likes pomegranates. She needs to start going to less, like if she likes these sort of salads that have sugar in them that way, then maybe she needs to consider mandarin orange salads, or because at least she'll be getting like some vitamin C and stuff like that, right? Or cranberries, or, you know, just kind of lay off adding so much sugar to your salad. She needs to lay off drinking so much juice. She shouldn't be drinking so much juice. And if she is drinking juice, she should probably be drinking cranberry juice to clear out her, let's be real, she's probably experiencing UTIs and all kinds of stuff in the nether regions. So if that's the case, she should be boiling corn husks, making, you know, like a corn drink, and drinking. Look, I'm not a dietitian. I don't want to be like the person who's like, you should do this, you should do that. But I'm looking at this, knowing my own journey going up and down like Oprah, and just a lot of the stuff that she puts on her table. First of all, she needs to actually serve herself on a plate rather than put everything right in front of her and have that temptation to try and clear it all. She needs to just serve herself some helpings and have it on one plate. That needs to be the big start, is I'm going to have this section that's, you know, like a cup of chicken and potatoes. I'm going to have this other section that is a cup of pomegranate salad. And then I'm going to have a pita, a thin pita with it. You know, just like portion it out. Like, you shouldn't be taking family-sized cartons and just sticking them on the table and digging right in. That's where her biggest problem is that she's putting that temptation in front of her, and not like she's so wrapped up in eating it as fast as possible that she can't even close her mouth when she chews. And that is bad for your digestive too, if you're eating too quickly, right? Well, anyway, this was the return to not hiding behind a crazy avatar. Who was it that, I think it was Jordy that, or somebody else. Oh, it was Shakara, I think, that said that this avatar type stuff looks like something from years ago when people were using those programs on like Instagram and Facebook to create avatars of themselves, and it just became obnoxious to see all of your friends with these cartoon images of themselves when that's totally not the purpose of social media. Like, I don't need to see your cartoon at all. But I don't, you know, oftentimes I get the impression that she is like a junior high kid. Like, she never grew up. She is very juvenile. She enjoys flatulation jokes. She doesn't understand how to have adult relationships with people. And so, and she giggles wildly in inappropriate settings and times. So this was a better video for her. It's good that she didn't do his live stream and get interrupted the whole time, because she would have been just like totally reading all those comments and stuff, and they'd be like, go, 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 eat more, more, more. What do you mean you're not done yet? Because that's what her viewer base is about. So anyway, let's see if the flood passes through California pretty soon. I think that our flood watch is going on till like 10 p.m. So I will be staying at home away from all of it.